Well, Simon Middleton, 7 new caps in the Red Roses squad. Lucy Atwood, Sarah Beckett, Ellie Mulhern and Alana Perry in the under-20s in Canada. You had a chance to look at them from afar and obviously like what you saw.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've been on the radar for a while. The under-20s tour was another great opportunity to see them, but also seeing them in the Tyrrell's Premier 15s has been really eye-opening and give us a great insight into where they're at.
Yeah, and then you've got scrum half Claudia McDonald, Tatiana Hurd and Karis Williams. Will you expect to give these sorts of players a first cap this November?
Yeah, for sure. There's players there that we want to have a look at. They've been really exciting in the TP15s this year, and we want to see what they go like on an international stage.
Yeah, I guess this far away from a World Cup campaign, it's a chance to sort of give these people the opportunity. You've got someone like Claudia, she's just played 5 games in the Tyrrell's Premier 15s at scrum half. Is there an element of baptism of fire putting them in at international level at this stage?
There's a little bit of that, but I think the beauty of the TPs is that they're used to playing week in, week out at a very high standard now, with very good players around them and against very good players. So it's they're going to be nervous. Obviously they are, and you'd expect that, and they're going to be really excited about it. But it's probably a step that they're ready for. Even Claudia with 5 caps, an outstanding player, and we're really looking forward to seeing her play.
And then you've got the likes of Vicky Fleetwood, Sarah McKenna and Lydia Thompson coming back from the Sevens side. Experience that's going to be needed with effectively a quarter of your squad that are uncapped. Yeah,
we got a really good blend of youth and experience, and lots of quality in there, and lots of, I think, quality that we're looking to discover, or potential as it is. So yeah, it's a good balance to the squad.
And talking of experience, Katie Daly-McLean set to potentially earn her 100th cap if she's selected, which I assume she will be, all being well. Have you got any concerns over the backup in that position? Obviously Zoe Harrison's been injured, and there's no Amber Reid. So is that an area where Katie might be wrapped in cotton wool a little?
I think the last thing Kate would ever want is wrapping in cotton wool. I think to even suggest it is putting your life at risk. We obviously injuries play a part in your squad. As Eddie's finding out at the moment, and we're no different. We've got a couple of players in there who can step into that berth if we need it, but we're confident Zoe Harrison will be ready to go in some format. We'll make sure we return her to play properly, and we'll manage Katie appropriately. And we'd rather have probably another outside half in the frame, or somebody who can play across. But as you say, Amber's not ready to play at the moment, and we'll go with what we've got.
How set are the sort of guidelines between, or the barriers between 7s and 15s now? Obviously we know that these contracts are due to be coming in January. You've got someone like Ellie Kildunn, who obviously we saw being sort of moulded in an Emily Scarrett style role at 15s. It looked like for the 15s game, but now is very much in the 7s programme. Are the lines going to be more firmly drawn going forward, or do you think there's still going to be a fair bit of go to and from?
No, I think once the contracts are decided and players take up the relative contracts, that'll probably be the end of it.
In terms of the opposition then this November, USA, Canada and Ireland are quoted as saying that it's not just about winning, it's about performance. With 3 years to 2021, what do you want to see?
Well, first of all, we've changed 1 or 2 things in how we play, so we want to see that reflected. We want to see players who can take from what has been a very short training camp. We'd like to see glimpses of what we've been working on. We've also talked about different aspects in the way we attack, and we want to see some of that evidenced. And with that will be, we have to accept that there's going to be an element of the unpredictable about it. So we want players who are going to go out, be physical, play with lots of energy, and just try and translate some of the stuff we've done on the training field, out here on the playing field.
And how's Richard Blaze settling in?
Oh yeah, awesome. Straight in. It's like he's been there all his life. He's absolutely loving the challenge, finding it slightly different as you'd expect to coaching in the men's game. But he's rolled his sleeves up, and he's here, there, and everywhere, sort of connecting up with players, and he's loving the role.
Yeah, I was up at Loughborough at the weekend commentating there, and he was already giving the players and Katie grief for not nailing their kicks to the corner and that sort of thing. Seems like he's fitting in quite well.
Yeah, perfectly.
After the summer off, then the players are obviously going to be really hungry to get stuck in this November. I mean, is this the key period where they have to audition for these 28 contracts that are going to be given in January?
Yeah, absolutely. The contracts are there, that now they're up for grabs. we've not just got the 28 players we've named here. We've got some outstanding players who are on the touchline. We've got Sarah Byrne, we've got Justin Lucas, we've got a number of players who aren't fit to play. Amber Reid, as we've mentioned, and we've also got players who were very close to being in the squad, who are performing well week in, week out in the TP15s. So yeah, there's a whole pool of players that we'll be picking from. And but if you run out wearing the England shirt in the next 3 games, you've got a pretty good chance of staking a claim.
Yeah, and one woman, of course, who we know we won't be seeing, chance to just speak to you since Rocky Clark's retirement. There's plenty of new talent coming through, but just a word on her, watching from the sidelines now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Rocky handles it. She's been incredible for us. Probably something that'll never be beaten in terms of the amount of caps she's got and the quality of caps. And I think the thing about Rocky was what she encapsulated as a red rose was what you look for in your players now. And she's a great person who I'm absolutely sure we will utilise going forward within the England setup, because she's got so much experience that we'd be pretty foolish not to.